I've always dreamed of a Lego paradise where finding that elusive brick is not a treasure hunt. The stress of unsorted chaos has lingered just far enough for me. But today, that changes. We are going to sort much like this setup here, because I'm going to dive into the world of Lego sorting. I got shipped a bunch of boxes, but more on that in a little bit, because the big question, I'm going to ask, should you sort by piece or by color? And I've got a little bit of an answer for you. I'm going to say by part, because the colors are going to jump out to you. Definitely the bright, vibrant color you're going to be able to find easier, and the dark colors are going to be there. And if you have a lot more dark colors, but if you have a lot more bright colors, not a lot of dark colors, I think either way that this kind of works, and it's going to work for everybody. I think it's going to make it easier to find that elusive piece that you just have to go on treasure hunts all the time for. Pieces that often sink to the bottom, like your small 1x1s, are going to be easier to find. So join me as we bring order to my part collection here, and let's kind of get into this. Because for the longest time, my Lego collection lived in the wild, in the depths of a giant, big, unsorted bin that I had to dig through. And at 5 a.m. my parents definitely did not like that. Every build, whether it was a clone base, a custom collection, custom creation, or like a castle, a Lord of the Rings mountain, as I at one point was building Erebor, it all became that treasure hunt, digging through pieces, and it was noisy, it was hard to find what I'm looking for. It would take hours, sometimes 30 minutes looking for a specific piece that I need and I cannot find. And if I'm going to build a MOC lately, I jump to Bricklink to buy the part versus looking through my collection, because it is such a disaster. I cannot find what I'm looking for often quickly. But fast forward, and I've made a bunch of moves a bunch of years ago at this point. But keeping a part collection sorted is just not an easy thing to do. I started to sort it my last few months at my parents' place before I ended up moving out, it's like running a channel and all working a full-time job, all life's demands has not left me a lot of time to sort, and so I've just kind of been not building MOCs. I've not been doing what I really love, because my part collection just kind of stresses me out too much. I kind of ended that here with it. I have some parts already sorted. We have another 2 boxes to unbox into, but I'm just going to really do this one box. It's a disaster, because now I highly recommend that if you're going to ship loose pieces to yourself, UPS is a great option of a pretty good sized box, depending on how large your collection is. But if it's decently medium, small, and you're sending it, you're not able to move it with you either by flying or driving, then I would mail it to yourself using some of these UPS boxes. They were like $25, $26 a box. Did end up being like $90, but $90 for like a couple $1,000 worth of Lego, I will take that. Here's another bag of Lego. Now I put it in a trash bag because during shipping I didn't, if the box got damaged somehow, but it looks like the trash bag did, with that extra layer of protection so I wouldn't lose a piece. And I also used Gorilla Tape, duct tape, and clear packing tape. Just taped it super well, made sure that nothing was going to fall out during shipment. If it wasn't handled super well by UPS, everything would still be hopefully okay. And then shipped it to myself, and it was great. And I'll show you this in a little bit, but now begins the process of trying to sort all kinds of unique pieces in here. But how do you find the part pieces? There's 2 ways. There's a way on Bricklink, and there's a subreddit that also discusses sorting and all that. That you can label your bins and get the part types off Bricklink to sort to that part type. Now this is just a small assortment of containers that are much like the ones you would find in a container store, but for much less. Now all of this cost me $13, $12, something like that. I also want to upgrade to Acro Mills at some point, which you can find on Amazon, and the links for both of these are from Amazon, and they will be in my description. You can go ahead and check it out. Now here's the thing, if you have a surplus of a specific part piece, you probably can't see it very well, but there is about 500 of these 2x2, I don't even know what you call them, but 2x2 brackets. Why I needed 200, I don't. I accidentally ordered way too many. And I needed a couple, but not 500. But now I have 500. And then behind me I have Walmart Sterilite drawers, which we'll see on the upcoming room tour. I expect that later this week. But I have one more box to unpack, which won't be happening today, and I got 3 trash bags to start sorting. Now I don't have enough bins to sort every part type right now, and then I have big molded pieces like this that are just not going to fit really well in a bin. So I might use some of the bigger bins to hold some big assortment of pieces, but they'd be easier to find once I kind of get through all the sorting. In the meantime, before I do sort it, these will all be going in the big bin until I can get around to it. Other thing, I highly recommend looking at a big bin of pieces and going, I gotta sort this. It's kind of daunting. Like, I mean, if you're someone who's into productivity, you take your long list and you have 50 items for the day to do, and you just stare at that list and you're like, what do I even start with? It's the same way. You gotta break this down into an easier segment. So, for example, I will just use this box. I just put 2 handfuls in and I can go ahead and sort that. Except that I don't have a bin for these 1x10s. I do for these 1x8s, and some 2x4s, and like so. I can continue that. One of the things I am hoping, because there is some really cool builds from 2005. I got, you know, right there, these 4 pieces. I can tell you what set they actually come from, and they are the 2005 Droid Tri-Fighter, and I'm hoping to put back together, and it'd be really cool to have a Tri-Fighter again. But I can look at just a couple pieces, I know exactly what set they came from. That's more from the Tri-Fighter. So as I'm going along, I'm going to be separating to build some of those cool sets, and we're just gonna get into sorting this. But that's it for today's video. Don't forget to join the community by hitting that subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like, it really helps the channel out. And are you gonna give this method a try, or do you have a better method on sorting Lego? Let me know right down in the comments. And I have my old room tour, which you're gonna want to hold you over until that new room tour drops on Friday.